Hi everybody. I hope everyone is having a great day. So today I will be talking about my cat's LePew femoral head ostectomy surgery. And also I will speak about how to take care of your cat when she or he is going through that process. So stay tuned. So I will begin in telling you what happened to LePew. So, long story short, he basically fell from a four-story patio in my mom's apartment. Um, so if you have a patio, please, 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 please. So we did. We went to Blue Pearl, but it's pricey. It's really pricey that I couldn't afford whatever they had planned because they told me what's the estimation if anything happens. So I was like, no, I already came here before, and it's too pricey too. So luckily they recommended me to go to another hospital, which is Animal Kind, and they were, the price is affordable for me, and thank God they helped me out. After the doctor called me in, the veterinarian called me in, and he told me that he probably mostly felt on his right side of his body because he has some bruises on his lungs, but that easily heals. He as well has one of his hip bones um, dislocated. Yeah, it's basically a dislocation where his bone of the socket that connects from his like hip bone to the bone from the leg got basically out of place, and they told me they would do a closed reduction, meaning that they will try to push it back in. At the first try, his bone will come out again. Second try, it stood in place for a good 2 minutes. All right, they told me it's fine. Um, let's check in within a week. For that week, we had to keep him in a crate with no activity, just bed rest. They supplied us with several painkillers, medication for him. However, days passed and I felt like his bone did pop out again. The day of our appointment, Dr. Gibson showed us his bone dislocating again, and that meant an immediate surgery. So it is required for them to stay overnight, but this is me picking him up after his surgery. And they told me some instructions to for his medications, and as well as some instructions to take care of him while he's in the crate. So yeah, I bought a big crate. I guess it's a medium or large. I think it's a large crate. Yeah, I think it's a large crate, a medium or large crate. But I bought it on Facebook Marketplace, which was great because it was a cheap price that I got it for. Um, and yeah, they told me to just put his litter box in there and limit his jumping and whatnot. But just to to have him in the crate for probably like 7 to 10 days. And so I did, but I gave him a bit more extra days, maybe like 2 or 3, because he's an active cat. Lapew is very active, so if I let him out, he would run and he would jump and he would do whatever he has to do. So I did not want that. So I had to keep him an extra 2 days at least. But I would do exercises with him. I would do some leg exercise therapy with him so his muscles does not get stiff. What else I did? They also recommended to do warm compressions every 2 times a day, and for at least 10 minutes. You just leave that you do the warm compressions. I would do it in the morning and at night. And I know sometimes it is hard for people to do all of those things. So they said if I don't have time, then just do it like once a day. But I do it because to do it because it helps their muscles be relaxed and not become so stiff as well, because you don't want their leg to become stiff, because all they're using is their joints now and their muscles. They don't have a bone to use in that place, so now all their joints and muscles are connecting to each other in order to function. So you don't want that to be stiff and they have a hard time walking and whatnot. Also, there so when you do the warm compression, I did I will boil the tap water so it could be hot, and then I let it sit for about like 5 minutes or 10 minutes so it could be cool, you know, like warm type of thing, like hot but warm at the same time. And I will get a white clean cloth and I will place it on the water, you know, spring it, and then you put it you rinse it and whatnot, and you put it on top of his your cat's surgery. And I boiled it just in case, like killing the bacteria and whatnot, because I don't want any bacteria or any infection to grow on his surgery. So yeah, so I took care of that, super careful. Um, but yeah, and also keep their e-collar on. It is hard for them because they're not used to it, but just take care of them. The Pew was a tough one. He cannot use the e-collar, like he has a hard time to use it, and it surprises me. Also, okay, so keep their e-collar on until you see a healing, like literally closing up. I did take his collar off for, I think I left it on for a good week or so, but he would nibble on it, like he would lick it so hard, you know, the tongue is hard, so he would lick it and nibble, and I saw some blood coming out, so like it was like a scratch, I guess he did. So I had to put his e-collar back until his stitches healed back in. But like it says in the instructions, it says monitor the incision closely. You know, if you note that excessive redness, swelling, discharging, or an odor, then you know, go back to the veterinarian and so they could check it out. But keep it on, and always keep the place, like the crate, super clean so they don't get an infection. That's important too. Keep the crate clean. You're supposed to finish all medications, so finish all their medication, and as well keep it timely. So don't, you know, keep it timely so you don't forget. Like put it in your timer in your calendar and whatnot so you can remember what time you're supposed to give it to your cat. So here is when you take them out from the crate. All right. So know how your cat is. If your cat is calm and whatnot, you know, you're able to take them out within that 7 days or 10. But if your cat is, you know, like my cat, active, hyper, very hyper and whatnot, I let him be there for like 3 extra days, so 2 to 3 extra days. But I would do some like leg exercise for him so his muscles can be stiff. So yeah, I took him out, but I don't trust him as much. He's not a calm cat. So I put him on a leash so he could walk around the house. He eventually did not. I knew it was going to happen. So I, you know, had to be so close to him. So if he runs out, I just carry him. So I will have to bend down and basically have my hand by his shoulders. If he runs, I just grab him. And the leash as well stops him. But my house, my apartment, not my house, my apartment is an old-fashioned apartment. So it's like a terrain style apartment, which means that every room is connected, and literally the only separate, well, there's no separation, all rooms are connected, so I can't put him in one single room, because if I put him in one single room he will escape eventually. So it was a tough time for me to have him only in one room, because whenever we open our bedroom room, he would, you know, like he would run, and I was like, oh my gosh, like he would just like run out. But I did do, I did have a gate for him. I bought a gate, and we don't have a door to the office room, to my room. We don't have a door that separates it. So we had to we had to get our kitchen table and just put it there, and it's just gonna stay there for a good another week or two. So yeah, for 2 weeks we didn't let him go out as much. We let him out, but with a leash, but with our supervision, definitely, so he could walk. Um, Other than that, we will also sleep with him in that room because he would cry a lot. Even in the crate, we will sleep with him because he cries. He cries to sleep alone, so we comfort him. We would take turns. Me and my husband will take turns to sleep in the crate. and I'll show you some pictures of me sleeping in the crate or being in the crate with him. But yeah, other than that, just keep him. If you have an apartment or house that has separate rooms, great for you. You could keep him on one room. Once they're out of the crate, you could keep him in that room and let them walk. Don't let them run yet. Don't let them run until within a month they are able to run, jump, and whatnot, but not so excessively. Let them, get used to their joints and everything. Let the joints and everything else heal first, and the muscles as well. Let all of that heal first. Other than that, if you have another cat, which I had a problem with, Max unfortunately had to go to my parents' house. So Le Pew will go crazy inside the crate whenever when he saw his brother, walking around the house and whatnot. And Max also will go like frustrated because he's inside, and I guess he wanted to go inside too. And I didn't want that. They rough play a lot, and I did not want that. I don't want him to get hurt, and I don't want his progress to get worse, or the healing process is going to take more time if he does things that he's not supposed to. And it might affect him as well with his muscles. It might just sprain him or something. Something might go wrong if they rough play during that time. So yeah, so my parents took him in, Max, and yeah, he was there for a month. He was there for a month. He let him back in because the pee was fine and better. But still, in that month we try not to let the pew rough play a lot with him or jump crazy and whatnot. We were still careful. Within the third month, he was doing much better. He will, it looked like he never did a surgery. He does limp a little. No, he doesn't limp. I won't say he limps a lot. But like the doctor told me, the surgery is never like 100%. It's always like 90%, 80, 85. But whenever I will say you won't notice it whenever he's walking. You don't notice that he limps. Only when he crouches down as he's about to hunt, then you'll see maybe a small limp, a very small limp he does, but it's barely noticeable. But I'm happy for the results, and thank God that he's healthy and good. I also give him vitamins still for his hips and joints, and his muscles, so that later on it doesn't discomfort him or he gets arthritis. So I will show you some of the vitamins I give him. So one of the joint supplement that I give Le Pew is Cosequin. It is this product. Cosequin, yeah. It's a joint health supplement for cats. Yeah, so basically, if your cat, it's like a pill form. So if I love this, because if your cat is not friendly with pill, then you're able to just sprinkle it. You open it, you sprinkle it to their food. And it's very, very useful. It's really good. Let's try to take one out. So it's like this basically, and you just open the pill. I'm not going to open it now because I don't have the food. But you just open it and it just sprinkles out the pill. I bought this in Chewy, by the way, so you could look it up. And also, I love it because you're able to sprinkle it in the food if your cat doesn't like pills, and it gives you a hard time to just give them pills. They also have chewies, like a little chewy treats type of thing that you're able to just give them as a treat. And I have those too, which are great too. So I use as well Nordic Naturals. So it's an omega-3 pack. So omega-3 helps them with vision, their growth, their developments, their cognitive developments as well. So, and also their muscles, their joints, everything. So this is a great product that I got. And there's many more that you could find in Chewy. By the way, this is not sponsored. But yeah, they're great, to be honest, and I've continued using them. There also is, I remember the GlycoFlex. Yeah, they also have that, and it's pretty good. I did use them. I do have the treats as well for 1 pack of them, and it's good too. It helps the pew to not feel discomfort, or just for his muscles and joints to be stronger than what it is, because that leg is not as strong as the other leg, and I don't want him to use more weight on one leg than the other. So I use these vitamins and whatnot for his health. So you could check that out too. So after he's done with all the medication, your cat's done with all the medication, you could start giving them vitamins, but consult with your veterinarian first. I bought this product and I consulted with my veterinarian and whatnot, checked his weight and to see if these products are good. But yeah, she said it's good. So but yeah, other than that, unfortunately, I do not have progress of him walking, because I was taking care of him way too much that I didn't have time to just video clip it. But I do have some pictures. I do have videos of him walking. Now. So this is him playing after a month of his surgery, and he's playing with his brother Max. So in this video, it's half the month of his surgery already. It's about to be 2 months that he did his surgery. He's limping a little bit, as you can see in the first month. But he's playing with his brother. He's active, happy. So as you can see, he's happy and playing with his brother. Also, my house is a mess. I was cleaning that day, cleaning under the rug, cleaning under the furnitures, couches, and everything. So this is his second month after his surgery. He's running, he's walking fine, he's jumping okay, like he's doing much better. So thank God of the surgery, because he's doing excellent. So this is the poo poo. So yeah, so you can't really see his surgery as much. They do grow back their hair, but he's doing much better. He just woke up. I woke him up from his nap. Now he's gonna get me back, right, when I knock out. But he's doing much better. So I said Le Poo Poo. That's his nickname. That's one of his nicknames. His name is Le Pew. But anyways, if you have any concerns or questions about the surgery, the FHO surgery, just message me on Instagram. I will post my Instagram link below on the description box, and just message me and I will get back to you. So don't worry. So don't you worry about how to take care of the cats. I hope this video actually helped. But definitely, keep them with the warm compressions, and as well keep them in a crate. Limit them, restrict them within the first week. No activities, no jumping, and then the following's a little bit small activities. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you. Bye.